Okay, all Jellobug Studios fans, if you came here for the sole purpose to dislike and hate on the video, please leave now. This is not a hate video, but very constructive criticism, in my opinion, on Jellobug Studios and the Gotch Life community as a whole. Thank you. See you later. Okay, so I think that the first most important thing that I show is the community tab, because out of everything on her channel, this is by far the most disturbing, disgusting, and just downright horrible thing you can see on anybody's channel. But seriously, in all seriousness, let's look at it, please. So on this community post, she was asking how old her fans are. So 20% of her fans are 7 to 10. 71% of her fans are 11 through 14, and 5% of her fans are 15 through 18, and 18 plus takes up 4%. Now, you're like, what's so wrong with this community post? There's nothing disturbing about it, but I want you to think about this with this next community post, and then you'll probably understand why I think this is pretty disturbing. So at the beginning of the intro, I had a bunch of blurred out pictures, and those were actually her other community posts that I'm now talking about. The reason why it says 18 plus content is for a reason, because behind that 18 plus sticker that I put there, because obviously I'm not putting it there because it's actually kind of disturbing, is apparently what she likes to call milk edits. Now, her milk edits are essentially, I'm just gonna say it straight up, it's basically pornographic content that millions of her quote-unquote fans are seeing, which really her quote-unquote fans are kids, mostly underage 10-year-olds, 7-year-olds, and much, much more. And when you really think about it, that's kind of scary, because she's been getting away with this for over 7 months now, and YouTube hasn't really done much about it. So the question is, how many of these quote-unquote milk edits are there? Well, it's not like there's like maybe 1 or 2 of them. There's like maybe 4 of them. And it's not like these are getting small recognition, like maybe 100 people are seeing it. But no, over 10K people are actually hitting the thumbs up button. 10K people. Most of them being underage, by the way. And the thing is, almost all of them have a consistency of 10K likes. And it's not like everybody's liking community posts. So the real question is, if 10K people are actually liking it, how many people are actually seeing it? And when you think about it that way, it's really disturbing. So the next thing I want to talk about is the way that she manipulates her fans. And I know a Jellobug Studio fan might be watching this right now, and she's like, she doesn't manipulate her fans though. But she does. It's very obvious. I mean, I want you to look up the definition of manipulation, or better yet, I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. It is exactly what she does to her fans. I want you to think about the instance where she made a community post laughing at the boss man when he made his rent video about her. After she made that community post, he got more than 4K hate comments. Not all of them were hate comments, but almost a good majority of them were. And he got 1.7K dislikes for it. He didn't do anything but share his honest opinion, and his fans literally destroyed him for doing nothing wrong besides giving his honest opinion on the internet. But apparently we can't have those anymore, because people like Jellobug Studios obviously don't respect them. Okay, for some of the other people who don't understand how this is manipulation, let me explain. She sends her fans to defend her when she couldn't defend herself. She makes a community post indicating that she doesn't like the boss man and his rant that he made on her. Her hundreds of fans see it, and they go dislike bomb and hate on the video because of what she said. They didn't probably even watch the full video, but she used her fans to defend her when she couldn't defend herself, because inside of the Bossman video, it contained actual literal facts about why her channel is bad for children, and essentially everything that she's been doing wrong and getting away with it. But since she couldn't handle it nor defend herself, she used her fans, and that is what I like to call manipulation. So another thing that I think is pretty much relating to the topic, I think that we should probably talk about her reaction or response to the Bossman rant on her. She makes a response, and here's one of the main things I want to talk about, is the hypocrisy inside of her response and the amount of just it's kind of mostly her talking about everything else but what he talked about in the video. She brings up stuff that he said in live streams, but won't talk about anything that he actually pointed out in the video. And she says that she puts warnings at her video, so it makes it okay. Let me tell you what's wrong about this argument with the whole entire she puts warnings at the beginning of her videos. That's like saying if you send pornographic content to a minor, it makes it okay because you warned them before you did it. That doesn't make it okay. If anything, it's still just as bad. So let's look into the response that she made about the Bossman rant. I think that's pretty important. Roll the clips.
お前はもう死んでいる。
So this is where I'm gonna stop first. Her saying that it was offensive to religious groups is a bit ridiculous because even me being a part of a religious group, Christianity, this is wrong. There's nothing wrong about saying Bossman is God. Usually when people do it, they're like saying it as a joke. Even like people during tournaments, it's like, yo, he's a god at this game. It's obviously a joke. And even then, people use it as like just regular terms. It's not to be offensive to religious groups. It's simply a joke, and he was being ironic. But obviously, you're trying to make it seem like he was like trying to offend religious groups, when really that's not what he was trying to intend, nor was he doing. Okay, hold up. I'm about to do the biggest Uno reverse card here. Isn't that exactly what you did to him? Like, you sent that community post and all your fans literally rated his comments. This is the most hypocritical statement I've heard.
And I am streaming at this moment. Everyone go to Jellobug's new video and comment "The Boss Man is God." We got her comments disabled, and we got the community post about me deleted. I am God, Jellobug, and you know this. You can't stop God from entering your domain.
Okay, once again, I'm gonna say it. He was being ironic. Thank you. Hold up, I'm sorry, what? Wait, I'm sorry, what? Wait, so you're telling me that you were nice enough to take down the community post. So you're telling me you wouldn't have took it down, but since he was getting hate, you took it down. What goes on in your mind to think that what you did was right? Nothing you do is justified. Everything that you have done on your channel, on your community post, nothing is justifiable. There is no reason why your channel should even exist anymore. It should be deleted, along with Maya Edits and almost every other gacha channel that makes pornographic content for kids. You are no exception. Nothing you do is justifiable. So don't ever hit the "I was nice enough" card. You're not nice enough. In fact, you're a disgusting person who should be deleted off of YouTube.
YouTubers lives in like China. Obviously, let's just call Jellobugs made in China like permanently.
Yeah, made in China. Cheap.
The LGBT community is disgusting, and I hope they die.
Yes.
Yes.
We're kidding. Have a boyfriend.
Because she's gay? Duh. And Evelyn should get a boyfriend.
So I know this isn't going to be exactly a popular opinion, but out of everything I want to say that was right in this whole entire response, this was probably one of them that I would say, okay, maybe he did take it too far. Maybe out of everything that was said in this response, this was probably true, and he maybe shouldn't have said it. Neither have he laughed or supported the comments that his friends made. But in defense of him, he doesn't control what comes out of his friend's mouth. And I hope that everybody would understand that nobody controls what comes out of our friend's mouth. Our friends say what they want, and we can't control it. We all say what we want, and necessarily nobody can control what we say. We're not robots. We're not puppets. Nobody can control each other. That's just how it works. And I hope that people would be smart enough to understand that, if that makes sense. I mean, if I made pornographic content, had copyrighted merch, and manipulated my fans, I'm pretty sure I'd think I'm a horrible person too. Now, I want to say real quick, she's talking about her LGBT lesbian couple that she has in her gotcha video stories. Now, the thing is that her stories are completely unrealistic, for one. They make the LGBT community look bad because multiple people on her community posts, her comments have said that it makes them look bad, when really, in reality, they don't act like that. But your videos, as a whole, make their community look bad. And despite you not wanting to admit it, it's very true.
I drew Morty in furry style. Kill yourself. I feel bad for saying that. Don't kill yourself. I said that as a joke.
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but yes, it was a joke. The whole entire statement was a joke. He made an edgy joke, then he apologizes not even 1 to 2 seconds after. Why are you getting mad about this? There's nothing to be mad about. He apologized, it's over and done with. Goodbye. And also, can I just note that she's saying death isn't serious, but she's the same person that makes abuse jokes. I'm not even joking. There's one recent video made about 2 months ago that was a joke about abuse.
Johnny,
Yes, Papa.
eating sugar.
No, Papa.
Bullshit! I saw your hand in that sugar jar. I swear to God. You piece of bitch. Jesus Christ, Harold. Stop it.
Okay, number one, this isn't even her meme. She stole it. There's another guy who actually made this a long time ago. She just made it gotcha life, like what I like to call reskins. But this isn't even her meme. It's stolen, but even still, abuse is no joke. It should not be handled as a joke. It should not be made into a video for jokes. And no, it's not okay. And even still, you didn't even apologize for that. genuinely think that exposing minors to pornographic content is worse than the boss man, you're wrong. One, that's illegal. There's not one thing that Bossman has done that has been illegal. Yeah, maybe he said some really just maybe off the wall things, but what you're doing is illegal. He has not done a single illegal act, unlike you. I think this is probably one of the ones that I think that is probably everybody wanted to talk about. The Gotcha Life videos that she makes. Her Gotcha Life videos are absolutely terrible. Low effort put into them. Yeah, and I know every Gotcha Life person is like, but it took hours for me to put a bunch of screenshots. Now, granted, it did take you hours, but if you have spelling errors, there's gonna be a chance somebody's gonna call you out for them. And I know, like, you're too lazy to maybe go back and fix it, but there are so many spelling errors inside of her videos, it makes it almost unbearable to watch. But for some people, they like laughing at it, but it's just honestly horrible to watch. And for me to get an actual understanding, I watched all 32 episodes, and each episode was painful because there was so much lack of realistic content, too much sexualized content, too much pornography being exposed to kids. And if you look in the comment section, it's even more disturbing because on these videos, people are like, why do I have such a dirty mind? I don't know, but I like this content. That's disturbing because kids are seeing this. They are aware of what this is and they like it, which is disgusting. And she's aware of this, but doesn't care. She's aware that multiple of kids are seeing it, but she doesn't care. And when you think about it, it's disturbing. So she made a video talking about how she's going back to family-friendly content, and not even a day after, she makes another lesbian story. Now, compared to her other episodes, this was not bad. Nothing was sexualized, except for one part where there was a kiss, but that was pretty mild. It wasn't bad. But the thing is, you said family-friendly content. If a parent saw their kids watching her recent episode, I guarantee they turned it off in an instant. Everyone, I want you to share this with everybody you know. Whether it's your family member or it's your mom or whoever, share it. Get the word out that she needs to get deleted off of YouTube. And then we're going to go down from one channel to the next, taking down each and every one of them until there are no more sexualized gotcha channels. And I know that sounds a bit unrealistic, but you can do anything. But it might be, I'm not going to lie, it's pretty impossible to get every sexualized gotcha channel off. But take down the major ones and keep on taking down all the major ones. This is going to be a huge battle to win, but if we do win it, it will have lots of benefits. And I think that working as a community, we can take down Jellobug. I want to say thank you all for watching this video. If you made it this far, I hope you all have a great day. And this is Pizza signing out.
I'm recording. Okay. Hey, we out here at my parents'